I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious. I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, welcome back, man. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Long time no see, right? Hold on, let me do this real quick. All right, welcome to the program. Be sure we can get right to it. Good to see y'all. Yeah, so this thing, they got these new features that we haven't done the show in about 3 weeks solid. And it's the application that I'm using, the software, everything has changed. So they got some new tricks in here, new plugins. I didn't know what this was until I put it on there. And now that I see it, I'm like, I got to come back to that because I thought it was you could scan. If you're looking at the QR code, I thought you could scan it and automatically donate. But no, it's a little bit more complicated than that. It's like a referral program. And I ain't read the instructions yet, so we're going to pause on that. But welcome to the program, man. Let's Go Live, all fun and games, man. The Friday edition of the show, something like the podcast. Right back to it, man. Hilarious commentary, trending topics, celebrity guests, interesting people. Right here on a Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time. Shout out to everybody on the West Coast. I see. Can you hear the music? Let me know if you can hear the music. Let's see. Take it down. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, John. I take it down when I say so. I was explaining it. I don't follow your instructions. Now I'll take it down now, because that's when I was ready to do it. Not because you said something. Relax. But to everybody else, good to see y'all, man. Hold on, let me get my man in here right quick. That's kind of soothing right there. Hold on. Relax. First timers, appreciate y'all for coming in, checking out us, seeing what we got going on. and the day ones. I salute you. All the people that's been with us for well over 2 years now. There it is in the chat right there. Good to see y'all. Yeah, man. A lot to talk about, a lot to catch up with. I'm sitting here. It took me so long because I realized I'm sitting here in a bona fide entanglement. All my equipment and the wires is crossed because if some of you remember, I was taking the whole operation and had to take it into work, and so going back and forth, I've never really straightened out the straightening, and so all my cords is literally, I'm like 2 feet away from the screen right now because the cords is tied in, but we're gonna figure it out. All right, bring my man real quick. What's the good word, tramps?
My mic sound.
You said what now? Give me a test.
How's my mic sound? We good?
I may have to
Test
cut the music
1 2
out.
3 1 2 3 4.
Oh no, it sounds
okay.
good. Yeah. It sounds good.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Can you hear the music?
I can hear the music. I didn't know what I walked into. As like a lounge.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yes.
soothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Your spa appointment will be ready in 5
Yes,
minutes.
yes. No,
Okay.
well, the spa music is a little different. It's a little more. It's a little more harps. It's a little more harps. You know, it's a little more Asian at the spa.
Yeah, well, okay, true. I guess. Oh, so you go to the Asian spot? Is that what you're saying? Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's a little more harps to it.
Welcome to Telling on Yourself Friday.
Yeah. That's different.
Okay.
This is different. This is more like a This is hold music on the phone.
Yeah, this is the whole music. This is the
You're trying to,
depending on what elevator you get into.
yeah, it's elevator music. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like a T-Mobile hold cycle for about 40 seconds.
Oh, is that how it sounds when you're over T-Mobile?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, we ain't been hearing them.
And then at some point you get an interruption that says, if you would like us to save your place, please dial 1.
Yeah.
If you would like to continue to hold,
No, so what
please
I like,
stay on the line.
I like is the if you want us to call you back, and I don't understand why everyone doesn't just do that.
Yeah.
Every business should have that function, that service.
You got them hardcore ones that I'm gonna stay on the line because I don't want to get skipped.
Yeah, not the ones that play the little repeating. We appreciate your business. Please hold on. I'm like, nah, not every 40 seconds. Nah. I like the joints to be like, hey man, we gonna call you back.
Yeah, we'll hit you back.
Yeah, we'll hit you back.
Hey, we're a little busy right now, champ. Let me go ahead and hit you back.
Yeah, and then you leave your name. And then when they hit you back,
right.
You hear yourself.
Your name, right?
Yeah, it's a little weird. Right. I hate when they do that. I'm like, they be like, say your name after the beep. I'd be like, Lamont. And then when the phone ring, I'd be forgetting.
Hi, this is T-Mobile. We are trying to reach
Lamont.
If this is Lamont, please
like,
press any number now.
Dumb. It's dumb.
I see you in the corner, huh? They put you in the corner?
Yeah, I wasn't able to, reposition because, I'm coming in and out of here with the computer. It was a lot. And so I'm kind of locked in because my wires are tangled. So that's going to take some additional work that I didn't do today.
Yes, clearly.
So there's that.
What's good, man? I feel like I ain't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, it's been 3 straight ones. We was on hiatus.
Has it been 3 in a row now?
Yeah, 3 straight ones. We've been on hiatus.
Man.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot too. I've been watching a lot of.
It
podcasts.
has been 3. Yeah. Okay.
Watching a lot of and podcasts now. Everybody's literally doing our formula, if you will.
Yeah, they're going live on YouTube.
It's a lot of, it's a lot
There's
of
a lot of that happening.
A lot of arms in the shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just tricky. Hey, so you just recently took a trip, man. Welcome back.
Yes, I made it back. I was in Los Angeles.
I heard you on the Karen Hunter show last weekend.
Yeah, I heard you on there too.
You were live for
way longer than I am, but yes.
you were live in the red carpet the day before though.
So listen, I went to the NAACP Image Awards weekend last week in LA. Now. It's a weekend because it's always been a weekend. They just televised Saturday.
Never knew that.
So it's a string of awards. If you ever look on the website, it's a gang of awards. There's no way in the world they're giving out all of those on Saturday night.
Oh,
So
got it. That makes
what
sense.
they essentially have always had is the Friday event, gala, if you will, where it's a sit down dinner and like they just run through all the untelevised. So if you're an author, if you are nominated for something, if you were a comedian or the what's my man's name? Your man Kev on Stage, is that his
Come on
name?
stage, right.
Right. So if you were up for that, like the social media awards, all that kind of stuff, you got all that on Friday night, right? So I actually met him real quick.
Who won that?
Kev on Stage did.
Oh, he did. Oh, good for him. Good for him.
I met him briefly the next day.
Okay.
But any kind of those awards, they run through those on Friday, like they just kind of bang them out pretty rapid fire style. Because 9 times out of 10, or maybe 8 times out of 10, most people don't show up for those anyway, especially if you're a celebrity and you're nominated for something. So it's kind of like they just keep it moving. But
I figured the social media one they would show.
Nah, they barely. It's so weird because for whatever reason, I don't know if they cut for time, but they cut out of a lot of like even the best actor and actress in a comedy series they gave out on Friday night. They didn't even televise. They usually televise that one. They didn't even televise that.
They had to make room for Gabrielle Union, the Bravery Award. They had to make room for that. So yeah, because that was a statement that needed to be made.
There was a time for me to run to the restroom, and not because of the nature of the award, or you know what I'm saying, but just like I don't know. I would have. They could have given that out the night before.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Those are the type of awards that they usually give out the night before.
So you give the social media one where everybody's on social media, and then you give the best actor, which is expected. You give that on Friday.
Yeah.
But then Saturday you make room for this Bravery Courage Award. What was it called? I don't even know what it was called.
I'm not 100% sure what it was called, but it wasn't something. Well, no, actually, I'm trying to think. That's they usually give that out during that, because if you remember, one year Rihanna got it.
Okay.
Right? They give it out on the televised show. Okay. Right? It's just that I don't know, because it seemed like they cut for time a lot. It was very within those 2 hours, but I don't know. Maybe they had a lot of sponsorship, because it seemed like they had a lot of commercial time. Like it was like an award, and then we'll be right back. Right. So if you're in the audience, it's like, damn, they just gave one out. They're not gonna give out 2 at least before they go to the next commercial.
Well, when they edit it together, it's for them. It was live. Oh, it wasn't. It's not live to tape.
No, it was live for TV. It was straight.
Oh, so it aired already.
Oh yes.
Oh,
it aired that in real time, because if you're in the audience and you know this kind of stuff, they're like, okay, we're back. Everybody applause.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of that, but it was every. They gave out one award, and then it was like boom, commercial, and then like you come back, give out there were no musical performances this time. It was very very concise.
Was missing? Was it something missing?
I don't know. Just in years past, they just seemed to have they did more in the time as opposed to this time. You know what I mean? But you come for the show, but you stay for the after party, because the after party was.
Where was it at?
It was again, they did stuff a little bit differently this year. So the ceremony itself was in Pasadena at the Civic Center or Convention Center, whatever it's called.
Okay.
And then the after event was where Friday night stuff was in previous. So it was at LA Live area.
Okay. Yeah. Downtown.
Staples Center area, whatever it's called now.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. There's actually a parking lot. It's gonna sound that janky, but like I actually went to another higher level industry party there a couple years back. So apparently this is a thing. So
okay.
They take this parking lot in the top level. They tent it off.
Of a parking garage.
Yeah, and they tent it off.
Tough. Yeah, that's tough.
They tent off the whole situation, carpet down, and do whatever they gotta do on the inside. So that was where Friday night's event was. Great idea. Only that LA had the most rain it's ever experienced.
It was snowing and everything. Yeah.
Last week Friday. So I mean, straight downpours
during the party,
all day.
Oh,
rain and wind all day.
Nasty
so I didn't have tickets to that event, right? But I know the organizers and so forth. So I'm like, let me just walk with you and be a looky-loo and see how it's coming off. Hey man, That's not the night you wanted to be dressed up. Walking around the carpet, because they carpeted the outside for the red carpet and whatever.
Right.
And like even the carpet to get from the elevator to the 30 yards open air before you get under the tent to where the red carpet is, and then move on into the where the banquet was.
Right.
That little open space, just downpour. So anybody that's going through that is just they trying to run and they're all glammed out and are niced up, and then the carpet, you step in the carpet and that puddle water come up on you on the good shoes and the open toes.
No. Who's behind logistics? Who did this?
It's God that screwed them.
But who thought that was a good idea? Why not indoors where it usually is?
The carpet is under the tent. So
yeah, but that's not indoors though.
It's not indoors. But I mean, if you look at the layout, there's no other way to do it if you're going to have the whole thing. I mean, again, no rain. Logistically, it works fine. But rain, it just was not a good look. So they actually ended up canceling the red carpet portion Friday night, right? So I was going up there like to play looky loo and just see who I could see, and then all I just really saw were people kind of really just coming in, and some people would kind of collect real quick, but they mostly just darted right inside to the main event where I didn't have access to. Yeah, I saw some notables, but not many.
Who'd you sit next to? Anybody? In your
at
seats?
the award show?
Yeah.
I didn't sit. They actually gave me decent seats, but I didn't sit like first. So like first 15 to 20 is where all the high level action was, as far as celebrities and all that. I didn't sit that. I was on the orchestra level, which is the first level, but I was just a little bit further back. So you saw them, but you didn't sit with them. But at the after party, I tend to just I was with Dr. Rich, and we just tend to walk as if we had access. So we ended up in the same place as all the casts of whoever was there, and we were kind of across from the cast of what's this with the strippers and the down in the where they at the Pank, where they be at the Pank.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm forgetting the name of it.
Lovecraft Country. I don't know.
Oh yeah, but they're cousins. They're cousins. The cousins of Lovecraft.
Other show. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But the whole cast, like
it should be down at the Pank. That's what it should.
Down at the Pank should be what it's called. Yeah, but so we sat, in the vicinity of them, and like we sat with some, when you sitting with a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
And they real sly about they real unassuming about how heavy they hitting.
Yeah.
But everybody comes up to them and says, "Hey, how you doing?" Like comes up to them and gives them greetings and salutations and good to see you. Good to trying to steal their ear for a second. So we befriended this heavy hitter. I ain't gonna put her name out there because I don't know.
Uncle
like,
Clifford? It was Uncle Clifford?
No. She's like just say like Olivia Pope, like scandal type. She know everybody. She got her hands in a little bit of everything. But
Kerry Washington? Was it Kerry Washington?
No, but Kerry Washington, I think, portrayed her on television, is what I'm saying.
Oh, the real Olivia Pope is what you're saying.
That type.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Where like
everybody. Yeah. I've seen her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's her name? I know. Yeah.
If you say her name if you say her name and get it, I'd be mind.
No, it's the real Olivia Pope is a real person. Are you saying her?
No, I'm just thinking
someone like her.
Someone of type. Yes.
Who is it? What do you mean? That's the story. We don't want to hear what it could have been. We want to know.
Okay, yes, and it was Olivia Pope. What?
The lady that Olivia Pope is based off of?
Sure.
Boo! Come on! You can't walk it back now. Okay.
Put it this way: everybody from Jamel Hill to what's the lawyer's name that he's Ben Crump. Ben Crump. Yeah, everyone came up to her and was like, "Hey, how you doing? You good? Like, you need anything?" Turn around 2 seconds. There's no other table had bottle service. Turn around 2 seconds. There's bottle service at this table, and
this is the table you're at. You and Dr. Rich are at.
Yes. Okay. Because we befriended her on the way to the joint. So like we just walking with her.
Good.
Unbeknownst to us, what I'm saying, who she is, and then all of a sudden, so it was just a whole night of who's who coming by and saying what's up, and us just hanging out with all these people.
No picture with her. No picture. No evidence.
No evidence. No.
If everybody knows her, why not get a picture?
Oh, because I want to be in that circle. I don't want to be the picture guy. I want to be the, you know what I'm saying? Like
they all came up into pictures with her.
They didn't.
Oh,
Most of them did not. Oh,
she doesn't like pictures.
Oh no, most of them did
Was
not.
it Oprah or
No,
Gail?
it wasn't Oprah. No,
Was it Gail?
No, I feel like she knows them, but no, it wasn't.
Tamron Hall. Was it somebody in journalism?
Marketing. Let's just say marketing. That's the way. Marketing, maybe politics, maybe marketing, a little bit of both. May have worked on campaigns and also worked on famous people's agenda. It's a myriad of just like.
Is it that PR girl that used to do that everybody talks about?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
No. Like if you said Karen it, I don't know.
Was it Karen Civil?
No.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, you're saying you don't know the person's name? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying I know her name. I'm just saying that, like, you know, when somebody is real elusive about exactly what they do, but then people show you what they do because they keep coming up, and you're like, oh, you're that person that just like.
What's the name? Rin Jean Pierre.
Like she reminds me she probably like a Clarence Avant type. That just like she makes the connections and like she knows all the people and does the things.
So did y'all get connected? Did y'all make connections?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just like but I did tell Jamel I dropped her name. I know Lamont King.
No, you're trying to downplay it in case she's watching because she might be watching.
Like the algorithms might go up if I say the name and she goes, "Oh, what? Cool. Now you dropping me on your podcast."
Well, I put Glorilla in the title, so
okay, good.
The algorithms are already all over the place anyway. But
I name dropped Lamont King.
Yeah, right.
To Jamel Hill. No, I did.
Oh, that's the homie. Yeah, that's the homie. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, Jamel Hill. I was like, Lamont King. She said, oh yeah. And I was like, yeah, we do a fight. She said, okay, cool.
Yeah.
She said, now get out of my way.
Yeah, now get the fuck out of here.
Out of my way. Get the fuck out of here.
Go get some crab cakes. Right? Go get some pigs in a blanket over there.
Get me an extra shrimp over that motherfucker. Yeah. Otherwise, get out of here.
Yeah. No, I can. That's what's up. I'll take that reaction from her. I'll take that.
Yeah, no, but she did not say that. But she was very receptive and
yeah.
Very warm.
That's what's up.
But yeah, no, and of course, ended up with said person I was mentioning amongst others at the after party.
Oh, which is always clutch in LA.
That was like a sleeper. So with also with your boy Roland Martin.
Oh, okay. How was he dressed?
The same.
Did he have the turtleneck or ascot?
No, he had the garb on. He had the garb on, the flowing.
The grand boob. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, flowing garb.
Touch with his roots. Yeah.
Yes. He was all white. He was all white.
Now, did he did he give you what he gave you in at CBC?
No. And here's the funny part. So, because he's the mayor. He's walking around shaking hands the whole time. Like I watched him at the award show.
That's what he thinks. That's what he thinks he is. Yeah.
I watched him at the award show, right? So I got a bit of again, I wasn't down in the front, so I got a little more of a bird's eye view to watch the goings on in between the breaks, as there were many. And as soon as they say commercial, literally the first 5 rows all stand up and start hugging and whatever.
Talking and like I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, I just saw you at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but also it's like, it's only 3 minutes. Y'all good? Like every time it's like, all right, everybody, hurry up and get back to your seats. We're about to go back live.
Yeah.
So anyway, I watched him amongst others. Like he's walking the room and working and saying hello to people, blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm off of CBC. If y'all remember the quick story, I ran into him on the street and I was like, hey, what's up with the blah blah and so and so. I just came from the yada yada. And he was like, okay, man. And then I told him like, yeah, I just came from the Will Smith joint. He's like, Will Smith is here, and then he blew me off to go text Will Smith. Okay, just for context.
Right.
I see him this time, and I'm like, I ain't gonna do that again. I'm like, it's cool.
Just like, what's up?
I'm like, but I'm also like, I got a whole room to work. I'm not beat to like have him throw me off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's local. He's local.
Yeah. That's cool back around the way. But I'm like, I'm out here amongst everybody's now, so I'm gonna just go, holler at whoever else. And but again, we were in the same said area, right? And I peeped that after a while, because of who we were sitting with, in my mind, because of who we were sitting with, and also the ease of me being able to just navigate around and talk to others, I think somewhere inside may have registered that, he must know.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So it must be all right after a while, because like we kept doing this here the whole night. And then after a while, and also my brother is there, he's very good at doing the same thing, navigating the crowd. So after a while, we just end up all kind of within the same circle of people talking, and then it was like, all right, after party's over here.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we going? And I'm looking at my brother, like, we going? What we doing? Because I was like trying to leave LA like early. I'm like, I changed my flight to like a 6 a.m. flight eventually.
Oh.
Yeah. And we went, and it was at see, now this name I can drive, and I'm gonna forget it. What was it? Byron something, former Laker.
Oh yeah, Byron Adams.
Yes.
His house?
His spot. Not his house. But he had a spot. Right?
Like a what? Like a venue? Like a club or something?
It was, the only way I can describe it was like, it seemed like it's mixed use space for something in the daytime. I don't know what.
Oh, okay. Mixed use.
Yeah, at night it was just his spot.
Okay. That's fair.
So
not Byron Adams. Is it Byron Adams?
It's Byron something.
I know what you're talking about. I feel like it's not Adams, but I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So
Byron Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's the move. We going over there. So old girl that we was with, she's like, y'all trying to roll? Okay, yes.
Who was?
Old girl, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the name.
No. So we go, and it's a little, unassuming, it's behind a little gated whatever, in the middle of not residential anything. So we go, and we're one of the first few there, but slowly but surely more people from the party matriculate over there, and it just ended up being a nice little set.
Yeah.
The liquor was flowing. They was bringing out like pizza and popcorn and whatever, and it like ended up, it's kind of like a house party. It ended up like
yeah.
Right? The only notable person I would say that was there that made it from the award show, because there were other people there, but I think they were all like kind of behind the scenes type folks.
Right.
But down in the corner, somebody goes, "Is that China?"
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know who's China.
Black China?
Like, yeah, Black China. And I looked down and I was like, I think that's her. It looked like her.
Wow.
But
okay.
Again, super unassuming. I looked down and I was like, yo, I think that is, because I don't
star-studded.
I don't overly recognize people as like social
hard
media
after the work. It's a lot of work.
I know, but here's the 360. What clicked it to my mind was your post about being in the industry for like 20 something years. I was like, that's the girl from Lamont's video.
Yeah.
So
okay.
It actually was her, just sitting on the couch having a conversation with somebody. Didn't come in all, any kind of way expecting to be, inundated by who she is and blah blah blah. Just real slid in and just kind of sat down and was chilling. And I did not speak to her. I'm not gonna lie and say I did. She was in the room like, maybe 3 or 4 feet away from me, but she was in conversation with somebody, and there was no real need for me to be in conversation with her, so I didn't speak to her. But
I think your life is okay having not. I think you're okay. Yeah, I think you're okay. Yeah, I don't.
What's my man's name that was there?
But I'm gonna pull his video.
My man that used to run BT. What's my man's name? Steven
Johnson.
Hill.
No, Steven Hill. Okay.
Yeah. We hung out with him. Like, he rolled with us. He was like, yo, we about to, because we met a couple years back, and then like when he remembered, I jogged his memory a little bit that we had a conversation. He was like, oh my God, da-da-da. And like he and my brother, like we just like got on like thick as thieves. So he rolled in the car with us over there and hung out.
He was in the car with y'all, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He rolled with y'all for a different reason.
No.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Don't do that.
Oh, absolutely. I saw. Speaking of which, I've yeah. So I
Don't do that.
There was a recent headline I saw where it was announced that he was dating somebody super high profile.
Married to Shantae Moore.
Yeah, that's who it was. And I saw it, and I was like, yeah, fucking right. Yeah,
They're married.
Are they?
Yes.
Hey, your beard is looking real nice right there, man. It's filling in. Your beard is filling in right there, man. It's looking real good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna allow it.
Yeah. But that's cool though. He's fun to hang out with. Yeah. He's a
terrible.
I didn't know he didn't write he didn't run BT anymore. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. He I think he said he produces like a lot of these award shows now.
Oh, well, there you go.
was like the Golden Globes. I think he's like helping with the Oscars or something like
I
that. Like,
take everything back what I said. I don't.
no, don't do
I
that.
take it back.
Don't do that.
No, let me see.
I'm trying to remember who else I saw and actually spoke to though. The new Fresh Prince.
Oh, little young boy.
Yeah, him and the father.
Okay.
I spoke to them.
Yamacraw.
Yeah, Yamakra. Yeah.
Yamacraw. All right, let me play this real quick. This is the video that you mentioned.
Back. Yes.
Oh, with the volume.
You can't. Maybe you got to turn that music off.
Oh, maybe I gotta turn it. Hold on, that's a great point. Hold on, you get that up out of there. I liked it actually. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how that works. Remove source, and then turn.
I think the biggest pride point I felt about the whole night was that like I was feeling a little like damn maybe because like the Friday night was kind of like it was cool, but I didn't I wasn't at the main event, and then we did go to the after party, which was at the hotel, which was all right, but like I was nervous. I was like, because my sister didn't go, right? So I was like starting to get nervous. I was like, damn, is the fun really predicated on being with her to get access?
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was a little nervous. Like I don't know how this next day is gonna go if you know what I'm saying if she's not with us. But we ended up, being right there up in it, same way. So
but you learned very quickly that you can adapt on the move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I couldn't get it to play, but that was that. So speaking of the Bravery Award, because I made mention, and I think that's unfair to make mention and not really explain. But here's the bravery that was spotlighted doing a special presentation. Well, this isn't it, but this is you see the bravery here. This is Puma's new ad campaign with a couple of young. There's a musician.
Oh yeah, that guy, the little young black kid, he was there. I saw him.
He's
from
like
Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things. He's getting into a lot of work, and then the guy on the right is somebody else, and then the one on the far left. You don't know that one on the far left.
No, who's that?
I don't know. It's something that I was thinking that you might know, and then the one in the red shoes.
Okay,
you know who that is?
I do not.
That's who Gabrielle Union was gave her presentation.
Zaya?
Yeah, that's Dwayne Wade's child.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a new Puma eggs. The bravery. I just wanted to show the bravery. That's all I just wanted to. So you can see the bravery.
Hey.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing to it. I just so Gabrielle. Huh?
I said what they eat don't make me shit. So
no, not at all. I just wanted to, because they, Kev on stage had to go the night before because of the bravery. So I name
dropped your name with him too.
Who, Kev? Well, we don't really know each other.
I know, but I mean, I was like, y'all was on Karen Hunter, Lamont. He's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I do a podcast with him, and he's like, oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Go give me some celery sticks and get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's funny. What if everybody said that?
Yeah, right. Yeah, but it was overall, it was like, I felt like that night, it was a very like, quote unquote, like LA night, like the nights that you used to tell me about when you end up in the one thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you next to the so-and-sos, and then they were like, yo, let's go over here real quick. It was literally that. And then when we left when the party was like winding up at, let's say, it's probably like 2:30, 3 o'clock or something like that, I went back to the hotel, took a shower, and went to the airport.
Oof. Didn't even lay it down or nothing.
Didn't even put my head to the pillow. I put back my shit.
No, why? You were just ready to go, or you just?
Well, when you travel. First of all, it was a short weekend, right? So you ever travel like West Coast real quick, and then my original flight was at 3:30 p.m. Right? So it's kind of it's in that witching hour where it's like, well, damn, I really can't do much during the day.
Yeah, why not just go now? Yeah, why not just go?
You know what I mean? Because I can't do much during the day because like I'm essentially waiting to go to the airport.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hurting
here all night, and then I'm gonna get home at midnight by the time all said and done. So I'm like, I might as well just go.
Yeah.
And then I get home. I'm on the way by 4 o'clock p.m. You know what I mean? And I have at least the rest of my afternoon. So that's what I ended up doing.
Yeah, so and I'm 10 years removed from partying in LA, but one thing I appreciate, and I used to try to explain to people, like people you view as stars, they're dying to be regular. So when they meet somebody with regular energy, they stay all the way.
You're not riding them, you know what I mean? Like,
You're not being weird, and you're not, D-riding, and then the doors open because I used to say how there was 3 levels of party. There's the party you stand online, then there's the party that you make it into, and then there's one after the party that you're invited to, and those were always the best.
Yeah,
that third
Royce,
tier.
Royce, do you know Royce?
Do I know Royce, the rapper?
No.
What's that?
She's a young lady. Her name is Royce.
What in the?
She's like a basketball wife of him.
Oh yeah, Little Royce.
Yeah,
Dwight Howard's baby moms.
Yes, I did not know that's who she was until I was told way later on. But we were all
okay,
same circle all night, and we all went to that after party. Afterwards, she was cool though.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. That's a good name. I guess we'll take
cool
that.
Peoples. Yeah. She's cool.
We'll take that.
For sure.
That's a name enough. Reality star.
Yeah,
we'll take it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Everybody's in the chat is waiting for the other name, but that's fine. It's not coming. It's not coming. We see John's name in the credits.
I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, you know what I mean? It might get me somewhere later on down the line. Like,
you right. Hold on to that. You right.
Yeah.
Hold on to that. Yeah. All right. Well, great. NAACP.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I'm actually blanking on the name, which is funny. I have to actually look up in my text.
In the text.
I really got no in my text. Like my brother knows the name. He mentioned it.
Oh, I thought you got to I thought you got to yeah, that's a career move.
Yeah, right.
That's a career move. Yeah. Oh no, not familiar.
Yeah. See. Yeah. But
that's good work. Yeah, it was Avon, Clarence Avon. That is exactly because before I saw that show, I had never
no idea who Clarence Avon was. Right?
Never heard of that.
Dog. When I'm telling you, I was like looking so my brother met her first because there was some shuttle buses go from the award show back to the venue for the main after party.
Yeah.
And he just ended up sitting by her, and they just started to chit chatting. And then because I was in the bus ahead of him. When we all got off, he was like, "Yeah, we just gonna walk up." And I just realized we was just walking with this young lady. I'm like, "Okay, cool." Yeah. We start talking, and then some dude who's like a kind of I don't want to say he's an up and comer, but his name I truly forgot. But he had put out something on.
He's not making an impact on you. Yeah,
he put something out on Amazon. He has a project out that's on Amazon Prime, and then he has a new project coming up that's gonna be on the NBC Peacock. And he was like, "Yo, she changed my life," and that whole thing. So I was like, "Oh," and she was like, "Yeah, he's one of my, you know how women always like, that's my baby." And I was like, "Well, you don't see, like, she's like 30, 37, 38." I was like, "How is he your baby?" She's like, "Well, I came out here when I was 18, and I've been going to these for da da da." And then we just so the build up, and then once we got in, and then 2 seconds in, we sat down, and I just realized everybody was on her.
Yeah.
Like,
her teeth.
I just want to talk to you, and I just really, I was like, damn.
And young too. That must be. She really must be doing the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, then like again, because we sat in one seated area, and then right next to that one, what's my man? Deion Cole was sitting over there.
Okay.
And at one point, he kind of just floated over and just said, "Hey, just want to say, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah." And like then Ben Crump is like, how do you know all of these people?
They're trying to get that next gig. That's what they trying to get.
Yeah. It was weird.
What else was up? All right, let's switch gears a little bit. I got two things, man. Just wanted to on the opinion front. There's a couple of things that really bothered me this week. I try not to let things bother me, so I wasn't really paying attention. But I saw so Twitter. I saw an amazing piece, and I won't play it today. I may play it later. Did you see Hassan Minhaj fill in on the Daily Show?
No, you know what? I've been so kind of kicking myself for not seeing any of the fill-ins because I heard they've all been really good.
Yeah, awesome, yeah. So he did this piece. He basically did his show on the Daily Show. He did Patriot Act. So he did this one segment about leaving Twitter that was super dramatic, super passionate, made a lot of sense. And he was talking about how Twitter is such a horrible place, right? And after watching it, it's about 2 days ago, after watching it, like I can't even, my Twitter experience is is totally different now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say he ruined it, but he ruined it. And so now I see stuff and I look at people with utter shame and condemnation.
What did he say exactly? Like, what
no,
was
he
the...
just basically he described it in his way about how much of a negative wormhole it is, black hole of negativity, and how it sucks us in and turns us. It's a terrible place that turns us into terrible people. And he gives little explanations and his, in his way. I'm a fan of how he used to rock on Patriot Act, his monologues. But so then I wake up yesterday and I see the something that went viral by this young lady. She posted a video of Toby and Gwigwe and his girl Fat on some red carpet, and the exchange that he had with the reporter. And I watched the video first because it was on autoplay. It went up and then it started playing. And then I read the caption, and then I went to the comments, and I was like, y'all can't be this dumb. We cannot be this dumb. So I'm gonna play the video first.
Okay.
Play the video first.
This is all new to me, so I'm having a genuine reaction to whatever's about to happen.
Play the video first.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know.
Shout out to you, Fat.
Yeah.
Like, it's very important to see you here on this stage as well, and it's an honor, and I mean it really is important for us to see this.
Why do you feel like it's important to see Fat?
Why do I like something?
Yeah,
because
100%.
Fat is giving me the opportunity to do something similar. It's giving me the opportunity to see myself, to see the things that I never thought possible for myself. So it's important to see you on the stage, to see you in motherhood, to see you in femininity, to see you float in those worlds. It's really important. I want to meet you and thank you both.
I didn't know why, but now I do. It's very important. I knew I was important to me. I didn't know I was important to you. That's phenomenal. Thank you.
But thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Rep for Houston for me one time. One time. Okay? And I really appreciate y'all taking the time.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're familiar with them, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So initially, just off the break, what do you take away from him, from his presentation?
Well, so she was saying that it's important, how important it was for, I guess, his wife to be on stage with him.
Mm-hmm.
And in her state, being pregnant and all that. Mm-hmm. And he was like, why?
Right, but his reaction. What do you gauge from his reaction to her explanation?
I mean, I feel like I assume he was feeling it. He
he's literally gushing over his wife.
Yeah. Like he's feeling
he's
it. Like,
literally telling he's like, and hearing it from somebody else that he probably says that all the time to her. Now hearing from somebody else,
it's validation. Like
he's literally beside himself with validation. Okay, let me tell you what the internet did, because no one reads, listens, so I'm gonna just shrink it so that you can just see the caption of the tweet.
I just want to say shout out.
So you can see the shrinking.
You bet. Yeah. Like, it's very.
Wait a minute. I don't even
very important to see you here.
I'll just refresh. Okay. Do you see the headline? I mean the caption.
My tripping was this cringy, very cringy and uncomfortable for everybody. Why was that cringy and uncomfortable?
Oh my God! And when I don't even want to go through the comments. So you got people who are like, here. So toxic.
How that was toxic?
Cancel all men. I mean, going hundreds. And I usually flip past dumb shit like this, but I had to jump in. I was like, are we watching the same video? Like they're going on. That's why I don't like him. See, this is why when black women, when they get a white man and y'all be tripping. I mean, they were going, it was only a few, like I saw a handful that were like, no, what are you talking about? He's like, he's saluting her. He's literally praising his woman.
Did they take the fact that he was questioning?
Yeah, because he had a little cynicism with it, he had a little sarcasm. Toby, I don't think they're young. No, but they have a young appeal.
Okay, yeah.
So in my communications with young people in 30 and under, I think a lot of 30 and I'm being slanderous right now. A lot of the 30 and under If they're not the brightest. They're not the brightest across the board.
That should have been the title of this program.
The 30 and under are not the bright. I'll change that for the playback. 30. I'm just gonna say it. 30 and under, they're just not the brightest. They have all the available information at their hand, and they're just not smart. There's a lot of dumb ones, and they miss context and innuendo and tone. And I think he was like, "Yeah, tell me why. Why you think it was? Yeah. Well, for real, what it mean to you?" And he's really bigging her up on the spot in real time. And that particular post went viral and people were agreeing. And it was,
oh, jeez.
I was like, nah, we're doomed. We are doomed. Because you got to think, 30 and under they're adults. Those are adults.
Yes.
Those are future shaping adults.
Yes.
You didn't get that. You needed a reason to be upset at something, and that's what you chose.
They are uber sensitive and looking for it where there's nothing there. They're looking for action where there's no action.
It's a smoke where it's not even a
right. Looking for action. There's no. I can't tell you. There have been times where my under 30-year-old, like I said something like, you say something in passing and you're just trying to, it might be a cut, but it's not like I'm not trying to dig you. I'm just like, it's a half a dozen. I didn't even give you a full dozen. It wasn't even a full dozen.
Yeah, and they don't get it. It doesn't even.
I don't understand why you're coming for me. I'm like,
yeah, coming for you.
Is that what I feel? Yeah. Like, first of all, then I got to parent up. I was trying to be fun and like jovial. Now I got to be like, hey man, don't talk to me like, don't hit me with the coming for you. I'll talk to you. I'll see how good in hell, well, please.
You'll know if I'm coming for you.
Right. You'll know if I'm coming for you because I got you. Right. I wasn't coming. I already got you. But that's funny.
That joint disappointed me. That ruined part of my day. Because it was, I mean, look at it. Well, you can't see. 1,800 retweets.
Oh, geez.
4,400 quote tweets. That means where people had something to say. And I would say maybe 60 to 70% was like, how dare he? That's this why toxic masculine, cancel all men. I was like, ew. Ew. And then here's the last one, and then it followed up by this one. Now I don't even know what to make of this. I don't know what to make of this. I feel like this guy's been funny. I would hope, but let's see.
I saw them at the award show. They were hand in hand the whole time.
Who, Toby and Fat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Amazing.
Construction. Okay.
So this is a little dating live that's done that this girl does. And then people get on, say what they want, say what they into and what they're trying to, and she tries to hook them up.
Do you have no kids?
7 boys.
You have 7 kids?
Yes.
By how many women?
3.
What are your kids' ages?
One is 24, 13, 11, 9, 6, 5, 2, 5, and probably 2.
Why do you have a 2-year-old mom?
Oh, she's upstairs.
What happened?
She's upstairs.
What's going on? What are you looking for tonight?
I'm looking for a straight man that we can get together. I can get new benefits. I just want benefits with us to be together, and we can work together, and don't gotta worry about all the bullshit in a marriage. Like we can have my money.
So you're bisexual?
No, I'm straight. I just want another straight man. We can work together without all the bullshit. He can have all the girlfriends he want. I can have all the girlfriends I want. We just got partnership on paper.
I'm so confused. So you want to have? Are you bisexual? You're not bisexual.
No, I just want somebody, a kinship. You know me. I don't got to worry about nobody taking half my money. We can build together, work on stuff, and he can have girlfriends. I can have girlfriends.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, for real. Like a best friend. Like a best friend, but we just married. We can get all the benefits.
So you want to marry? So you want to marry a straight man?
Yeah, we can have our girlfriends, but we can all have.
Why would you telling me as a straight man you want to marry another straight man?
Just for benefits.
Just
What straight man is
Already been in.
What straight man?
I don't know. I think a couple. We didn't. Me and my homeboy, we didn't talk about it, and a whole bunch of us, we was like, that does sound kind of good because we don't got to worry about all the bullshit that come with the modern day women. We just need benefits.
Kids. I think women should say they want to do the bullshit you come with. You have 7 kids by 3 women. It ain't no walk in the park to deal with you.
But me with my 7 kids, all my kids are daddy boys, and I take care of all my kids.
It don't matter. Anyone that
all my kids look towards me. I'm a father.
You have 7 kids, so that means you're signing up to be number 8, right behind your children. Why would a woman say, I want to be 8th in line in anything in life? If you're gay, just say you're gay. It's okay. We are.
I am happy. I'm not.
That accepts everybody.
I am very happy.
Bisexual men. It is okay. We are fine with that. We can find you a bisexual
man. I am gay because I'm very happy. I am happy. But I was saying, I was looking at it and I was talking to my whole couple people we know. We actually talking about each other.
This is a safe space.
A lot of male guys talk about it.
You can be bisexual. We won't judge you here. Just walk in your truth.
Not walking your truth. All right, so there's a couple things. Yeah, so I watched it a couple times. I was like, he's trying to be funny. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. And then I was like, nah, maybe it's a couple things that kind of clued me in. The voice, and then and then when he said, "No, we can build together," I was like, okay. And then the other piece, because I get what he's doing. If you're playing, you're doing irony. You're doing if the shoe was on the other foot. Well, why can't? That's if you're playing. But when he talked to, we sat around and we talked about it, and yeah, I think he would do it. I think he would do it. And like I said, I get why you would say that. I get why. There's so many things that you can do in America. Why not do this? But I feel like his reasoning was not strong enough to make me believe that he's not gay.
There's going to be a point in that marriage where somebody's getting fucked. Because I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going to happen.
Girls, he says,
I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going to happen. This was all well and cool.
Yeah.
Hey man, you ain't gonna be sitting in my house drinking up all my orange juice and all this shit or whatever, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of coming home. Ain't no food on it. Like, something's gonna have to give, bro.
You know have to give, bro. Oh, that doesn't even.
Like, that's cool and all, fam. But like, if you ain't gonna be contributing how you contributing, like, you gonna have to like
ass, cash, or grass.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do something, champ. You can't just ain't no free lunches.
But no, what he's describing is a roommate. It's basically a roommate, business partner.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you got. Well, he said for the benefits. For the benefits, and I'm trying to figure out what benefit outside of money for the 7 kids that he takes care of is he missing?
Yeah.
What benefits is he missing to be married on paper to a man?
I don't see what benefits doesn't he have? Was he unemployed? Like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what benefit are you
missing, sir? The only benefit.
Yeah, that's just
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's only one benefit, champ. Like, you want that benefit or you don't, sir. You know what I'm saying?
A bend to fit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's only one benefit, sir, that you're really looking for that you don't have. Like, you got a job and you're taking care of your own stuff and blah blah blah. There's only real one benefit that you feel like you're missing that another man can provide for you, sir.
Oh, geez.
Just
that y'all can build.
Take it for what it is, sir.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I had one more story, but I'm gonna save it. The everything that happened last week with Mikey B. Jordan and everything that surrounded him. The Corngate.
Yeah.
Corngate.
Corngate.
I'll save that for the next show. And also, you will probably have watched Creed 3 by then. So we'll tie that into the review.
I'll probably somehow, some way end up seeing it by next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
that's good to say.
So there's that. All right. Well, there it is, folks.
Man hugging. I guess we're
gonna get into all of that because that was another piece. And that was another piece to this. Because I'm gonna pull the pictures up. We're gonna do the whole all that. We need to talk about that, man. Because these women out here, man. These black women, they fucking up. They got the game fucked up. First he's corny, but then you shame the man for showing love to his brother. Like it was too much last week. It was too much last week. It was a lot.
I heard something about all right, y'all. He fooled y'all because he had one black woman out there, but he not really for them like that. And man can't catch a break, man.
Can't catch a break.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah, it's
just got to star in Hollywood, and then just shit storm follows.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know what y'all want. Y'all don't know.
Right. Hey.
Say that. All right, to everybody that hung out with us today, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for tuning into the show. All the people that watch, Joe Budden and all that, and Roland and all that. I know they tuning in.
Hey, wait a minute.
The little young
something very important.
You said what?
I said we almost forgot something very important.
What's that?
It's 3-3.
And what's hey, Dr. Clarkson. Yay. I'm surprised he ain't pop on. Celebrating a birthday today. Dr. Clarkson.
Dr. Clarkson.
Dr. Clarkson, where you at? I see him in there. But maybe he's indisposed.
He could be imbibing.
Yeah. He could be working on his thesis.
Yes.
He's working on his second doctorate.
Yes.
Happy birthday, champ. If you just blink twice if you're not coming on. Okay. All right. Oh, he's on his way.
He's en route. He's en route.
Yeah, he's en route. Okay.
He's
good.
en route.
I don't want to mess up that drinking and driving that he's doing right now.
Right.
All right, to everybody else, man, appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Who has I know watch Social Proof. I know they watch us. I know Earn Your Leisure. I know they watch us.
Oh, okay.
Kevin on Stage, he tunes in. Jamel, shout out to her. I know she's watching.
Add my Kevin on Stage picture to the montage. Make it look like we actually know him.
Oh, so you took a picture with Kev?
I did. I got a photo with him.
Oh, that's saying a lot. Because you didn't take a picture with the other person.
Well, that one I know we can use. That's useful. That's useful.
To him because he just came on stage. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's like you don't draw Muhammad.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you don't draw Muhammad.
But everybody else. All right, real quick. Let's check in with our guy. Hey, Dr. Clarkson driving in his car alone with the mask on. Hey,
I'm in the back of the Uber.
Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to. Oh, smart. That's smart too. Oh, hey, man, I know what your plans are.
Oh yeah. When you Uber on your birthday,
yeah, you're solo. Yeah, I know what your plans are.
Hey man, so real quick to make you all laugh. Because Dr. King, Malcolm X, Nikki Giovanni, and Dr. Gianni Clarkson all have in common.
Okay, what does Dr. King, Nikki Giovanni, Malcolm X, and Dr. Clarkson have in common? Oh, Angela Davis. I don't know what.
This is actually the greatest birthday gift I've ever received.
What is it?
We were all named governor's report from Florida of things and people that cannot talk ever again in this state.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. Is it just? Yeah. We were all named something that in Florida that cannot be talked about because of the governor.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so
Black history, living Black history.
DEI and everything else. I was mentioned of this dude lectured about. So let's go ahead and put him in the report. So when I
wait. Oh, this is not a bit. This is for real.
No, this is real. This is what I'm saying. This is the greatest joke. This is the greatest gift ever.
You've been prohibited.
Yeah,
You're
I'm on the
banned.
list, man.
You're on the list. You're on the watch
Hey,
list.
man. Chuck D, Flavor Flav, Gianni Clarkson, man. Public.
Oh, we
This is
need this.
real.
Can we see it? Can we see it?
I'm here on
No, he's
report. So
mobile.
one of my really great friends who had me lecture at St. Petersburg College, where she's over DEI, and now DEI, no longer DEI anymore. They can't name it that anymore. Like Florida is for real doing some amazing erasing of heritage and people of color. So yeah, man, this is a real.
Wow, you got banned in Florida.
Wow.
Oh,
You
call
like,
Uncle
you
Luke.
like
Banned in the USA. Yeah.
Right. 2 Live Crew.
Yeah. That's
Hey, man.
awesome.
I mean, like, what did you get for your 43rd? Man, I got banned out of a state.
I've been prohibited. Yeah.
You gotta register every time you cross that state line. You gotta register. You gotta let them know you coming.
You gotta watch it, man. He got a PowerPoint. He's got a PowerPoint.
No, so they won't let you talk, or they won't let you do a specific lecture.
We're gonna find out. Is that anyone who had any type of discussions about any topic in regards to DEI, Black history, they were immediately put into this bind. Greatly appreciate it, but connected to this whole lecture series that can't do it.
Wow. COINTELPRO 2.0, man. He's in the binder.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So real.
We got some
real
outlaws
thing out
here.
here.
They got a dossier on you. You got a dossier out.
Yeah. You're real life.
Yeah, man. So it's kind of crazy out here.
Yeah. Handle your business, man. Happy birthday.
Hey, man.
Wow, that's heavy. I like it though.
I think they was talking about that on Karen's show today. I don't know if you were on when they mentioned it. They was like any if you're a blogger or something like that. I think you was.
Oh yeah, you got to register. Yeah,
you got to register.
Yeah.
If you mention.
Yeah, they're trying to pass that bill. Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's weirdo. Wow, my man, we got an outlaw attached to the show,
right.
man.
I'm telling you, man, we out here dangerous.
We're gonna raise the ratings, man.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
might be what we need. You know, some
right.
illegality.
That's the thing that we need. That's the edge we need to get pushed over.
Some illegality out here, man. All right, that's it. We out of here, man. Y'all be safe. Catch the replay on YouTube. Send it to somebody. Donate. Do whatever you need to do. And we'll holler. All right, there it is.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.